Hello, welcome to Wind Down Wednesday. It's MJ with MJ2 Coaching. If you don't know what I do by now, if you have not followed me yet, follow me. But I am the owner of MJ2 Coaching, and at this establishment, we assist survivors of trauma overcome the negative effects of such by increasing confidence, fostering self awareness, and providing perspective, all while promoting positive change. Now that with that being said, I want to share with you the 4 A's of coping. But before I do that, one, let's give a shout out because it's June, if that means it's Pride Month, and that is a joyous occasion. And two, let me just tell you a little bit about my background. So one, I am part of the LGBTQ plus community, and I've been in the mental health field for minimally 20 years, and I hold a bachelor's and a master's degree in psychology in two different aspects of psychology. So with that being said, I help a lot of people, especially people in our community that experience trauma. Unfortunately, it is very often that we experience trauma. And I teach the 4 A's because it's very relatable in everyday life. And some of these things we'll go through and you'll be like, oh, I remember doing that. Oh, yeah, girl, you don't even know. I understand. I know. Because we encounter so much and we're going to get through it. So, without further ado, let's dive in. The 4 A's. The first one is avoidance. How many times have you avoided something? You got that ex calling, you just not going to answer. You know they're going to keep harassing you or calling you until you answer. But you choose not to answer it. You choose to let it linger on. Altering is the second one. How many times have we said, "Oh, they don't mean it. Oh, they don't know what they're doing." We're altering what we're looking at or what we're getting from other people by giving them justifications. Yep. The third is something we do all too often that is detrimental to our health. We accept things that we should not accept. And so, in the realm of coping, accepting things that you cannot change does not mean going along with it. That means understanding that you can't change it and figuring out what your next move is to align with your goals, with your happiness, with your sanity. The last one is adopting. I'm sorry, adapting. Adapting and adopting sometimes go hand in hand, and I use them interchangeably when it comes to coping skills because you can adopt coping skills or adopt understandings, which naturally makes you adapt if you're really willing to adopt them. If it's forced upon you, you're not adopting or adapting. You're just being forced to do something, which is different. That is not adopting or adapting any of these skills. So, adopting a skill is taking it on. Adapting it is taking on a skill and changing it the way you need it to fit your life. So, to adopt something, you're going to have to adapt yourself. To adapt a skill, you're taking what you see, what you like, and changing it to fit your life and your needs. And either way, as long as the outcome is positive and that you are happy and that you are not being mistreated, abused, you are not being re-triggered on purpose, at least you are not in the line of quote unquote fire, that is okay. You have to figure out what works best for you. And by all means, I invite you to my website because I have a whole newsletter that drops the last day of every month, all about self-care. From the inside out, it's all about self-care. My website is www.mj2, the number 2, coaching.academy. Go check it out. If you don't like it, unsubscribe. That's how we all do, right? So, there's your 4 A's. Avoid, alter, accept, adapt, and or adopt. 4 A's of coping. Figure out what you're doing because not all coping skills is healthy in the moment. It's just what we're used to. We avoid a lot of things, but avoidance is not always helpful. Peace, love, and happiness. Happy Pride Month. Talk to you soon. Toodles.